Hello, hello, hello. Walter Beasley coming to you from Gila Bend, Arizona, land of the Gila Bend. What's happening? Um, well, I went to Phoenix to check on my bum knee, and they said it was a 10 out of 10 S show, meaning that in fact, the doctor said he was amazed that I was still walking on it. Which means, now let me say this first and foremost: this will not affect my touring schedule. I will be at South in November, the first week. I think it's the 6th and the 7th. That Thursday and Friday at South. And the following week, November 15th, I will be in Baltimore at Keystone Corner, along with our special guest, Philip Doc Martin. Okay? Actually, Philip Doc Martin will be in Philadelphia as well. All right? So, please get your tickets right away, because they're going to go quickly. But back to the story at hand. First of all, big ups to Dr. Kaplan at Phoenix Sports Medicine. Great people, just great people. The whole office, the whole staff, and in fact, the other doctor, escapes my name real quick. He looks like my cousin Foster. Well, rest in peace, Foster. But he looks exactly like Foster. But anyway, they treated me with decency, respect, but they were very clear that I need to have this thing done, the replacement done. In fact, he said that if I had gone in there with, being able to do it, he would have made room for his schedule right away. So I knew it, and I've been knowing it for a while, because it's people are talking about me limping and stuff like that. And I know I can walk better than this, but it's just really, really difficult. So I must do what's best for my health. That said, however, I remind you, this does not affect my November dates in Baltimore or in Philadelphia. I have a stool on both places, and pain is one thing, and you'll be able to do that. I have ice. I ice it between sets, and also ice it during the course of the show also. So it's doable. However, the structural damage is really bad, and I was hoping to wait until April or May, but in my heart of hearts, I know that that was going to be difficult. So that said, I got a call. Well, I already called my cousin, so they're going to make it work. So they'll be coming down here to stay with me in December for the operation, and probably about a week or two after. And actually, wait a minute. Oh, they may be staying for Christmas. I don't know. Hope so. And then my next date will be February 14th. And the doctor says within 6 weeks, I should be. Apparently, they do these things now like, boop, 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 when I first had I've had an artificial knee done. I had an artificial knee replacement in the 80s, and I had a revision done in 1999, and those were all very, very. The 1999 one that was done in Boston wasn't as bad as the one in the early 80s. The early 80s, man, that was hard, very, very hard. But supposedly, they do this now, like boom, 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 boom. So we'll see. When you get told news like this, it just doesn't, you don't jump for joy. Well, I couldn't have jumped for joy anyway. But, the reality of knowing that there's a timeline to this and you will be feeling better soon is what I take from it. So the first thing now is to try to lose some weight before the operation, maintain my practice, maintain my writing for as much as possible. Also, that's getting a little bit difficult too, to write and to practice, because it bothers me a lot. But that said, I'm going to continue doing what I'm trying to do to be productive and to be positive and to stay positive. And, there's still work to be done. and I'm going to do it. I need to prepare for this because it's here, and I try to do my best to take care. I should have done it, or it was due to be done when I came back to help my parents. But now it's about me. It's about getting my health back together, and not back together, but just making sure that I hold on to that which I can't hold on to as I move into the golden years of my life, as it were, or as it will be, or as it is. So I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate the opportunity to play music. I appreciate the opportunity to play music for you. I appreciate the opportunity to live one day at a time and one breath at a time and be extremely grateful for what I have, and not to take this whole life thing too seriously, because in order to have fun, you kind of got to do that. Things like this will happen in life, and you'll have to deal with them, whether it be stents or my knee, or actually that's all I had pretty much to deal with was a stents in my knee. And at 64, there's a lot to be grateful for only having those two issues. So that said, that's about it. So November, watch out. We're going to be there, and it's going to be powerful. It's going to be what it is. As those of you found out in Fontana and the rest of the country. So there's no reason for it to be the same thing when we get back. And then in December, I will have my knee replaced. And that's it. That's it for today. Later.